Welcome back to Calm and Cozy Bedtime. I'm so glad you're here. Tonight, we're setting off on a serene journey beneath the shimmering summer stars. Imagine yourself nestled in a warm, soft bed, surrounded by the quiet hum of a tranquil evening. Take a deep breath, let your body relax, and allow yourself to sink into the comfort of this moment. The world outside can wait. Right now, it's just you, the soothing sound of my voice, and a story that will carry you to a place of peace. Close your eyes, feel the cool summer breeze on your skin, and imagine the gentle rustling of leaves dancing to the rhythm of the night. Let go of any worries or tension. Picture them dissolving into the soft glow of the moonlight as it gently illuminates the path we're about to take. Each word will guide you further into relaxation. Each pause a step closer to the quiet stillness you deserve. Are you ready? Let's begin our adventure. A journey to a place where dreams unfold effortlessly, where the stars hold secrets of wonder, and where every breath takes you closer to a peaceful sleep. Tonight, we'll wander through fields of wildflowers bathed in moonlight, hear the symphony of crickets serenading the night, and feel the gentle sway of tall grasses brushing against our imagination. A magical summer night awaits, just for you. Now, snuggle in, let your mind open to the possibilities, and let this story carry you far, far away. Imagine a small, quiet town nestled among rolling hills. The houses are quaint, each with a garden blooming with wildflowers, and the streets are lined with old, whispering oak trees. The air is warm, carrying the sweet scent of honeysuckle, mingled with the faint aroma of freshly baked bread from the local bakery. As twilight deepens, fireflies begin their nightly dance, their tiny lights flickering like stars brought down to earth. The meadows hum with life, the soft chirping of crickets, and the occasional distant hoot of an owl breaking the stillness. This is a place where time seems to slow, and magic feels just a breath away. In this peaceful town lives Lily, a curious and spirited young girl with a heart full of wonder. Lily has a special love for summer nights. She waits eagerly for dusk, when she can slip outside and lay on the soft, cool grass of her backyard. With her hands behind her head and her gaze fixed on the sky, she feels the world expand before her. To Lily, the night sky isn't just a backdrop, it's a gateway to dreams. The millions of stars scattered like diamonds seem to whisper secrets, fueling her imagination and filling her heart with awe. Tonight, Lily's story begins under those stars. One summer night, the air was still, and the stars shone brighter than ever. Lily lay on her favorite patch of grass, her eyes tracing constellations she'd memorized from her stargazing book. The world around her felt like it was holding its breath, as if something extraordinary was about to happen. Then, it did. A streak of silver light blazed across the sky, brighter and closer than any shooting star she had ever seen. It painted an arc over her little town and disappeared behind the tall sunflowers that swayed gently in the field behind her house. For a moment, Lily froze, her heart thumping. She had seen plenty of shooting stars, but this one was different. This one didn't vanish into the horizon, it had landed. Curiosity bubbled within her, unstoppable and electric. She sat up, brushing bits of grass from her elbows, and glanced toward the sunflower field. The sky above was calm again, but her imagination raced. What could it be? A piece of a star? A gift from the heavens? Lily couldn't let it go. She grabbed her lantern, a small round one her grandfather had given her, with a flickering golden light, and tiptoed out into the field. The stalks of sunflowers were taller than her, their large golden faces turned down in sleep. The soft earth beneath her bare feet felt cool and comforting, but the rows of flowers seemed endless, stretching out like a maze in the moonlight. "Just a little farther," she whispered to herself, gripping her lantern tightly. As she walked deeper into the field, the world around her seemed to shift. The cricket's song softened, replaced by a faint hum she couldn't quite place. It was as if the air itself was alive, charged with a gentle energy that made the tiny hairs on her arms stand on end. Then she saw it, a soft silvery glow peeking through the sunflowers ahead. Her heart leapt. Lily quickened her pace, pushing past the towering stalks until she stepped into a small clearing. In the center of the clearing was a strange, shimmering object. It was no bigger than a soccer ball, but it pulsed with light, shifting between silver, gold, and pale blue. It seemed alive, like it was breathing in slow, steady rhythms. Lily knelt beside it, her lantern casting warm light over its surface. She reached out hesitantly, her fingertips brushing against its smooth, cool surface. It was like touching a piece of the night sky itself. "Are you a star?" she whispered, half expecting an answer. The object responded, not with words, but with a faint melodic chime that resonated through her chest. The sound filled her with a sense of wonder and calm, as though the star, if that's what it was, understood her question and was answering in its own celestial language. Lily's eyes widened. "I'll keep you safe," she promised softly. Gently, she wrapped the star in her scarf and cradled it in her arms. The sunflower field seemed to glow brighter as she made her way back home, the lantern swinging at her side. She didn't know what would happen next, but one thing was certain. This was the beginning of an extraordinary adventure. As Lily ventured deeper into the sunflower field, the air grew still, and a soft, otherworldly melody began to fill the silence. It wasn't like any music she'd heard before. The sound was gentle, ethereal, as if the stars themselves were humming a tune just for her. The melody guided her, growing clearer and more beautiful with each step. She tightened her grip on the lantern and pushed through the towering stalks until she reached the clearing once more. The star lay exactly as she had left it, glowing faintly in the moonlight. But something had changed. As Lily approached, she noticed a delicate shimmer running along its surface, like ripples on a pond. Then, to her astonishment, a small, ornate door appeared, etched seamlessly into the star's silvery shell. The door was unlike anything she had ever seen. It was no bigger than the cover of a book, with intricate patterns carved into its surface, glowing faintly in a soft golden light. Swirls and shapes danced across it as if they were alive, forming constellations and symbols that seemed both ancient and alive with meaning. Lily hesitated for a moment, her breath catching in her throat. Was this real? Was she dreaming? The music seemed to beckon her, soft and inviting. Summoning her courage, she reached out and gently touched the door. To her surprise, it swung open effortlessly, revealing a warm, inviting light that spilled out like liquid gold. Without a second thought, Lily stepped inside. The world shifted around her. She blinked, trying to make sense of what she was seeing. The inside of the star was impossibly vast, far larger than it seemed from the outside. It was like stepping into another realm entirely. The walls of the star shimmered with light, pulsating in soft hues of blue, silver, and gold. Tiny stars floated gently around the space, as though plucked from the night sky and placed here. The floor felt soft and cloud-like beneath her bare feet, and the air carried the faint scent of lavender and rain. In the center of the space was a pedestal, glowing faintly. On it rested a small, crystal-like object that appeared to be the source of the music. The melody wrapped around her, filling her with a sense of peace and wonder. Lily stepped closer, marveling at the floating stars that seemed to orbit her, their light casting playful shadows on the walls. She reached out toward the crystal, her fingers tingling with anticipation. Before she could touch it, a gentle voice, warm and melodic, spoke from nowhere and everywhere at once. "Welcome, traveler," it said. "You have found the heart of the star." Lily gasped, spinning around to find the source of the voice, but she was alone. The voice continued, its tones soothing and kind. "This star has chosen you, Lily. You are destined to protect its light and carry its story to the world. Will you accept this task?" Her heart raced. "Chosen me?" she whispered. "But I'm just me." The voice chuckled softly, like the sound of wind through chimes. "You are more than you know. The journey will reveal your strength." Taking a deep breath, Lily nodded. "I'll do it. I'll protect the star." As she spoke, the crystal began to glow brighter, and the room filled with shimmering light. Lily felt a warm energy wrap around her, and in that moment she knew her life had changed forever. Inside the star, Lily found herself standing in a breathtaking, magical world. The walls shimmered with cascading light, as if the very fabric of this realm was woven from the glow of countless stars. Soft, ethereal music filled the air, a symphony of chimes, harps, and whispers that seemed to resonate with her soul. Tiny orbs of light floated lazily around her, each pulsing gently as though alive. As Lily turned slowly, taking in the wonder around her, a soft fluttering sound caught her attention. Out of the shimmering light emerged a group of small, radiant creatures. Each was no larger than her hand, with delicate, translucent wings that glowed faintly, reflecting the colors of the cosmos. They had gentle, curious faces, their eyes twinkling like starlight. "Welcome, Lily," one of them said, its voice as clear and melodic as the music that surrounded her. It hovered in front of her, its tiny wings barely making a sound as it moved. Who are you?" Lily asked, her voice filled with awe. "We are the Star Guardians," the creature replied with a graceful bow. We protect the light of the stars and guide their energy through the galaxy. Another guardian, with wings that shimmered like moonbeams, floated closer. It's been centuries since a traveler has entered the heart of a star, it said. You are special, Lily. The star chose you for a reason. Lily looked around, her heart pounding with a mixture of excitement and wonder. I don't understand. Why me? What am I supposed to do? The guardians exchanged a glance, their expressions warm and reassuring. You have a pure heart, the first guardian said. And tonight, the universe has a gift for you, a chance to see its wonders and understand the light you carry within. Before Lily could respond, the music around her grew softer, and a path of glowing light appeared at her feet. It seemed to stretch endlessly into the distance, weaving through the star's luminous interior. At the end of the path, something extraordinary began to take shape. A large, elegant boat, seemingly crafted from beams of moonlight. What is that? Lily asked, her breath catching. That, one of the guardians said, its wings glimmering, is the Moonlight Voyager. It will take us on a journey through the galaxy. Lily's eyes widened. Through the galaxy? You mean, to the stars? The guardians nodded, their smiles lighting up like tiny suns. Come with us, Lily. Let us show you the wonders of the universe. Her heart raced with excitement. Without hesitation, she followed the guardians down the glowing path, her lantern swinging gently by her side. As she approached the Moonlight Voyager, she marveled at its beauty. Its hull shimmered like liquid silver, and its sails appeared to be spun from stardust, catching an invisible wind that sparkled with every color of the rainbow. The guardians flitted around the boat, their wings leaving trails of light in the air. One of them gestured for Lily to step aboard. Don't worry, it said with a reassuring smile. The Voyager knows the way. With a deep breath, Lily climbed aboard, the soft surface of the boat feeling cool and comforting beneath her feet. As soon as she settled in, the guardians took their places around her, their tiny forms glowing brighter. Hold on tight, one of them said with a wink. The first flight is always the most exciting. Before Lily could ask what they meant, the Moonlight Voyager began to rise, lifting gently off the ground. She gasped, gripping the side of the boat as it floated upward, leaving the interior of the star behind. The walls of light around them faded, and suddenly they were soaring through an endless expanse of stars. The galaxy unfolded before her like a living painting. Swirls of color, deep purples, fiery reds, and golden yellows stretched across the sky, interspersed with countless stars that sparkled like diamonds. Comets streaked past, their tails leaving trails of light that seemed to linger in the air. It's beautiful, Lily whispered, her eyes wide with wonder. The guardians chuckled. This is just the beginning, one of them said. The galaxy is vast, filled with wonders you can't even imagine. As the Voyager glided through the cosmos, the Guardians pointed out celestial sights. They passed towering nebulae, their vibrant colors swirling like cosmic storms. Lily saw planets with shimmering rings, moons that glowed softly like lanterns, and clusters of stars so dense they looked like spilled glitter. At one point, the boat slowed as they approached a massive star. Its golden light bathed the Voyager, and Lily could feel its warmth on her skin. "That's Solara," a Guardian explained. "One of the oldest and brightest stars in this part of the galaxy. It has been shining for billions of years, spreading its light across countless worlds." Lily stared in awe. "It's amazing. How does it stay so bright for so long?" The Guardian smiled. "Every star has a heart, Lily, just like you. Its light comes from within, fueled by its purpose to shine and bring warmth to the universe." The words resonated with Lily, filling her with a sense of connection to the stars around her. As the journey continued, the Guardians shared stories of their duties, how they guided lost travelers, protected the balance of light, and ensured the harmony of the cosmos. Lily listened intently, her heart swelling with wonder and admiration for these tiny but powerful beings. Eventually, the Voyager slowed once more, coming to rest near a swirling vortex of light, a galaxy within a galaxy. The Guardians explained that it was a place of new beginnings, where stars were born. "This," one of them said, "is where your journey truly begins, Lily. You are connected to the stars now. Their light is your light, and their story is your story." Lily looked out at the vast, glittering expanse, feeling a sense of purpose she had never known before. She didn't fully understand what the future held, but she knew one thing for certain: she would never forget this journey, or the incredible gift the universe had given her. As the Moonlight Voyager began its gentle descent back to her small town, Lily's heart was full. She knew her life would never be the same. Lily sat on the glowing deck of the Moonlight Voyager, her heart racing with wonder as they rose higher, leaving the sunflower field and the world she knew far behind. The boat glided effortlessly through a sea-of swirling clouds that shimmered with the pale light of the moon. The Guardians fluttered around her, their wings leaving trails of golden light that danced like fireflies in the night. "Are you ready for the stars, Lily?" one of the Guardians asked, its voice playful, yet filled with a deep, comforting warmth. Lily nodded eagerly, clutching the edge of the boat as they broke through the last veil of clouds. Above her, the universe unfolded in a spectacle beyond her wildest dreams. The night sky was alive. Constellations stretched across the vast canvas of space, their stars pulsing like the rhythm of a celestial heartbeat. The Guardians floated beside her, pointing to the patterns in the sky. "That is Orion, the great hunter," one of them said, tracing the figure of the constellation with a wave of its tiny hand. "His story has been told in countless worlds." "And there," another Guardian added, "is Cassiopeia, the queen who gazes proudly upon the heavens." "Every star has a story, Lily. Would you like to hear some of them?" Lily leaned forward, her eyes wide with excitement. "Yes, please." The Guardians began weaving tales of the constellations, their voices harmonizing with the soft music that seemed to emanate from the stars themselves. They spoke of Perseus and Andromeda, of courage and sacrifice, of love that defied the odds. They told of Draco, the great dragon who guarded treasures in the sky, and of the 7 sisters, whose light guided travelers through the darkness. As Lily listened, the boat sailed through the constellations, bringing her closer to their shimmering beauty. She felt as though she could reach out and touch the stars, their light so vivid it warmed her fingertips. Soon, the Voyager approached a cluster of planets that floated like jewels in the expanse of space. Each was unique. One was a brilliant shade of emerald, surrounded by shimmering rings of silver, while another glowed softly in hues of pink and gold, its surface covered in glowing crystalline trees. The boat descended toward a smaller planet, its surface a patchwork of vibrant colors. Strange, twisting rivers of light flowed across the land, and towering plants with translucent leaves swayed gently in an unseen breeze. As the Voyager landed softly, Lily noticed movement among the tall plants. Moments later, a group of creatures emerged, their forms as whimsical and colorful as the planet itself. They were small, with round, expressive eyes and skin that glimmered like opals in the starlight. One of the Guardians stepped forward. "These are the Lumi," it explained. "They are the keepers of light on this planet, just as we are for the stars." The Lumi approached Lily curiously, their wide eyes sparkling with interest. One of them reached out with a delicate hand, offering her a glowing orb. It pulsed faintly, warm and light as a feather in her palm. "What is it?" Lily asked, mesmerized by its beauty. "It's a dream sphere," the Guardian explained. "It holds the dreams and hopes of the beings on this planet. They use it to share their stories, their wishes, and their ideas with the universe." The Lumi chattered softly among themselves, their melodic voices rising and falling like a gentle song. Though Lily couldn't understand their words, she felt their meaning: kindness, curiosity, and a deep connection to the world around them. As the Voyager continued its journey, Lily carried the dream sphere with her, feeling its warmth resonate with her own dreams. The Guardians took her to other planets, each one more astonishing than the last. On one, she met creatures with glowing, feathered tails who danced in patterns that painted the air with shimmering trails of light. On another, she stood beneath skies filled with floating islands, each teeming with life, bright flowers that sang softly, and creatures that soared between the islands on wings of silver. Everywhere they went, the Guardians shared knowledge of the universe, revealing its secrets to Lily. Life exists in many forms. One of them explained as they passed a planet covered in oceans that glowed like liquid starlight. Each world has its own rhythm, its own dreams, and its own purpose. They are all connected, just as we are connected to the stars. Lily's heart swelled with wonder. She had never imagined the universe could be so vast, so alive. As they sailed on, she began to see herself in a new light, not as a small girl in a quiet town, but as part of something far greater. The Guardians also spoke to her about dreams, their importance, and their power. "Dreams are more than stories we tell ourselves in the night," one Guardian said. "They are the seeds of possibility, the spark of creation. They connect us to the universe and to each other, showing us what can be if we dare to believe." Lily thought of her own dreams, her love for the stars, her curiosity about the world beyond her small town. She realized now that those dreams had brought her here, to this incredible journey among the stars. As the Voyager sailed past a glittering nebula, the Guardians turned to Lily, their expressions serious yet kind. "The universe has chosen you for this journey, Lily," one of them said. "Not just to see its wonders, but to carry its stories back to your world. Will you share what you've learned and help others dream as brightly as you?" Lily's chest tightened with emotion. She thought of the dream sphere in her hands, its light pulsing gently with the hopes of another world. She thought of her family and friends, of the stars she loved so much. "I will," she said, her voice steady and filled with determination. "I'll tell everyone about the stars, the dreams, and the light that connects us all." The Guardians smiled, their wings shimmering brilliantly. "Then your journey is just beginning, Lily. The universe will always be with you, guiding your light." As the Moonlight Voyager began its journey back toward her home, Lily felt a deep sense of peace and purpose. She wasn't just a girl lying in her backyard, staring at the stars. She was a storyteller, a dreamer, and now a guardian of light in her own right. With the dream sphere in her hands and the stories of the universe in her heart, Lily knew her life would never be the same. And she couldn't wait to share the magic of the stars with the world. As the Moonlight Voyager gently floated back to the heart of the star, Lily's heart was full of emotions: wonder, gratitude, and a tinge of sadness at the thought of saying goodbye. The Guardians fluttered beside her, their glowing wings leaving trails of soft light that seemed to weave themselves into the air. They had been her guides, her companions, and her friends during this incredible journey. The vastness of the universe they had shown her would remain in her heart forever. As the Voyager landed, the Guardians gathered around her one last time. Their warm, twinkling eyes reflected the soft glow of the star's interior. "Thank you for joining us, Lily," one of them said, its voice gentle and melodic. "You have a light within you as bright as any star. Never let it fade." Lily felt tears prick her eyes, but smiled through them. "Thank you for everything," she said. "I'll never forget what I've seen and what I've learned. You've changed my life." The Guardians nodded, their smiles radiant. "Remember," another one said, "the universe is always with you. The stars will guide you, even when you cannot see them." With a final, shimmering bow, the Guardians retreated, their forms blending into the luminous walls of the star. The small, ornate door that had first led Lily into this magical realm reappeared, glowing softly as if waiting for her. Lily took a deep breath, clutching the dream sphere she still held in her hands. As much as she wished she could stay, she knew it was time to return to her world, to carry the light and stories of the universe back to her quiet town. She stepped through the door, and the magical glow of the star's interior faded behind her. Lily found herself standing once again in the sunflower field. The tall stalks swayed gently in the night breeze, their golden faces turned skyward as if they, too, had been touched by the magic of the stars. The star that had brought her on this incredible journey was gone. Its brilliant light now just a faint sparkle scattered across the grass at her feet. She knelt down, running her fingers over the tiny, shimmering particles. They glowed faintly in the moonlight, as though the star had left her a parting gift, a reminder that it had been real. Looking up, Lily saw the night sky stretching endlessly above her. The constellations she had come to know felt closer now, almost like old friends watching over her. The soft hum of crickets and the distant rustle of leaves welcomed her back, grounding her once more in the familiar world she called home. As she made her way back to her house, lanterns swinging gently at her side, Lily felt a sense of peace and purpose she had never known before. The universe had shared its secrets with her, and though her adventure among the stars had ended, her journey was far from over. She climbed into bed, the dream sphere resting on her nightstand, its faint glow filling her room with warmth. As her eyes drifted closed, she whispered softly to herself, "I'll never forget." And she didn't. For the rest of her life, Lily carried the light of the stars within her, sharing their stories and their magic with anyone who would listen. The universe, she knew, was vast and full of wonder, and she had been a part of it. Back in her cozy room, Lily lay on her bed, her heart brimming with joy and gratitude. The soft glow of the dream sphere on her nightstand filled the room with a gentle light, a constant reminder of the incredible journey she had just experienced. As she closed her eyes, images of the magical worlds she had visited and the kind guardians she had met danced vividly in her mind. She thought about the secrets of the universe they had shared with her, about the stars, the importance of dreams, and the connections that bind all life together. Lily smiled as a sense of calm washed over her. She realized that even though her adventure among the stars had ended, its lessons would stay with her forever. She had learned that dreams, no matter how small, could light up even the darkest of nights. As she drifted into sleep, she knew she was not the same girl who had lain in the grass earlier that evening. She was now part of something bigger, and the stars, her friends, would always guide her. And so Lily drifted off to sleep, her heart filled with the magic of the summer night. Outside, the stars twinkled softly, whispering secrets of the universe and shining brightly for those who dared to dream. May you too find peace and wonder under the starry sky. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let the magic of the night carry you into a world of dreams. Sleep well and sweet dreams. If you enjoyed this peaceful escape, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more magical bedtime stories. Each week, we bring you a new tale to inspire your dreams and fill your nights with wonder. Join our community of dreamers by clicking the subscribe button and turning on notifications. Let us know in the comments what you'd like to explore next under the starry sky. Thank you for being here, and may your dreams be as bright as the stars. Sweet dreams and good night.